So, good morning, sir. मित्रों मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, yesterday we have started with a very easy chapter LLP. So LLP is a combination of company and partnership, and in concept of the company there are some limitations, there are some advantages. In case of the partnership also some advantages are there, limitations are there. We are taking the advantage of the company, advantage of the partnership, and we are making है ना बेटा. Then बाहर क्या है बेटा? LLP. It's a combination of the partnership and company, है ना. So then we have started the difference between the partnership and LLP. Partnership is suitable for the small kind of organizations, and LLP is suitable for the medium range of organizations. Company is suitable for the large organizations. Next, we're officially entering into the chapter LLP Act. ये एक्ट है ना बेटा, LLP एक्ट बेटा, ये एमसीक्यू में इंपॉर्टेंट है. इस पे व्हाट एवर वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस नाउ एमसीक्यू में आता. So Parliament of India passed the LLP bill on 12th December 2008, and President of India gave the consent. President of India gave the consent on the 7th January 2009, and Ministry of Justice notified this act on the 9th January 2009. So when it is passed in the Parliament of India, bill is passed 12th December, and when President of India gave the consent, when it is notified in the official gazette, one more time. So bill is passed in the Parliament of India. First we have to pass in the Parliament of India, then President has to give the consent, then they will publish in the official gazette, है ना बच्चों. So when it is passed in the Parliament 12 December, and when it is consented by President of India, and when Ministry of the Land Justice notified in the official gazette, so ये वाला एग्जाम में आने का चांस है बेटा. Then the preamble of the LLP Act. Preamble of the LLP Act. What is the preamble beta? Summary of the whole act. Summary of the whole act in one line. How many lines? For example, Yuvraj Singh. Yes, Singh? Such a nice gentleman. Yes sir, no sir. And few people don't know preamble, few people know about the preamble here. So सामने वाले खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता. क्या रहता? चांद का टुकड़ा. Where? सामने वाले खिड़की में. So और युवराज सिंह expressing her views towards her in 100 pages. How many pages? With his own blood. Then our Yuvraj Singh went to Sweetie, and he is giving this book of feelings to Sweetie. Sweetie said, Yuvraj, come with me. ये देखो हमारा अलमारा देखो. So these books are pending. I can't read the whole book. Can you please explain me summary of the whole book? Then Yuvraj Singh said to Sweetie, I love you, Sweetie. What he said? उसको बोलते हैं preamble. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Preamble means summary of the whole act. Summary of the pre means before. Pre means before. So before starting of the act, we are explaining what we are going to discuss in this act. इसको बोलते हैं preamble. So preamble of the act. This act has been enacted. Enacted means drafted and passed in the Parliament of India to make the provisions for the formation of the LLP, regulation of the LLP. So this act is made to create the provisions. To create the provision means crux of the section. It contains the provisions relating to how to create the LLP, how to regulate the LLP, and matters connected with the incidental thereto. That means matters related to LLP. So summary. इसमें क्या रहता है सर? It will contain how to create LLP, how to manage the LLP, how to create, how to manage the LLP, and other incidental matters relating to LLP. Then ये preamble of the LLP Act. So it contains how to create the LLP, how to manage the LLP, and other matters related to LLP will be there in the this Act. Our scope. This Act contains how many sections, beta? It contains the 81 sections. How many sections? And along with the 4 schedules. How many schedules? Schedules helps to understand the act. Schedules helps to understand the. Then So all these things he may ask in the exam beta, what we have discussed till now. So one more time beta, last time. This act is passed in the Parliament of India on and getting the consent of President of India on, and it is notified in the official gazette by Law and Justice on. Preamble of the act reads as follows. This act contains the provisions for how to form the LLP, how to regulate the LLP, and other matters related to the LLP. And it contains the 81 sections and 4 schedules. How many schedules? Schedule 1 में क्या रहता है सर? Schedule 1 will contain the rights and duties of the LLP, rights and duties of the partners. Partner का right, partner का duty, LLP का right, LLP का duty. Then my right, my duty, your right, your duties will be there in the LLP Act Schedule 1. Actually, the rights and duties of the partners and LLP is there in the LLP deed. Where? LLP deed. If LLP deed is silent, we will refer the Schedule 1. Clear? Clear? So, the Schedule 1 deals with the mutual rights. Mutual means आपका मेरा भी. So, mutual rights and duties of the partners, rights and duties of the LLP, and partners where there is a options of the formal agreement among them. Simply, it contains rights and duties of partners, rights and duties of the LLP. This will be applicable if LLP deed is silent. If LLP deed is silent, no beta, then Schedule 1 will be applicable. Then Schedule 2 contains the procedure for conversion of the firm into. Schedule 3 will contain the procedure for conversion of private limited company into. Schedule 4 contains the procedure for conversion of the unlisted public company, unlisted, into. Then Schedule 1, rights and duties, it is applicable if LLP deed is silent. Schedule 2, firm into. Schedule 3, private company into. Schedule 4, unlisted public company into LLP. So all these things you can expect in the MCQs. Look at it. Give the heading. LLP Act. LLP Act 2008. LLP Act 2008. Next heading. First subheading. Date of enforceability. A notification. Date of enforceability or notification. Andulo A bill passed in the parliament. Bill passed in the parliament on 12th December 2008. That's why Act name is 2008. It's taking birth in 2008, sir. It may be introduced in 2009, but birth in the 2008. So, it was passed in the Parliament of India on 12th December 2008. And B, President of India gave the consent. President of India gave the consent on 7th January 2009. After 1 month. Passing, then consent of President of India, then introducing to the public. Ganesh Babu, what happened Babu? Writing Babu? Next. The Ministry of Law and Justice. Ministry of Law and Justice published it in the official gazetting. Published it in the official gazetting on 9th January 2009. 9th January 2009. ये देखो बेटा 9 इधर भी है 9 भी इधर भी है. In the exam, if you're getting a doubt, no clue. So when it is published, he may ask for 2 marks. Remember like this: 9th to 9th. 9th, 9th. Yes sir, no sir. Next heading, preamble of the act. LLP Act has been enacted. LLP Act has been enacted. A. To make provisions for formation of LLP. To make provisions for formation of LLP. B. To make the provisions for regulation of LLP. What is regulation, beta? Management. How to give the birth, how to manage. B. Provisions for regulation of LLP. C. For matters connected there. Matters connected there means for LLP. Matters connected there and incidental matters relating to LLPs. Incidental matters relating to LLP. Done. Next. Scope of the act. So right now 80 sections are there, beta. How many sections are there? 80. Out of 81, one section is omitted. Look, the act contains A. 81 sections. B. 4 schedules. 4 schedules. Keep the heading schedules. Schedule 1 contains, first point, Schedule 1 contains rights and duties of partners and LLP. Rights and duties of partners and LLP are both rights of partners, rights of LLP, duties of partners, duties of LLP, comma. Schedule 1 will be applicable. Schedule 1 will be applicable if LLP deed is silent. All these things you can expect in the MCQs beta. Schedule 1 will be applicable when LLP deed is silent. Next, Schedule 2. Heading Schedule 2. It contains the procedure for conversion of. It contains the procedure for conversion of firm into LLP. Schedule 3. Always write Bangartalli. You know that 4 points will not come there. Why did you start the heading there? I told so many times. 2 points here, 2 points there. Schedule 3. It contains the procedure for conversion of the private limited company into LLP. बोलो बच्चों. बच्चे. Schedule 4. Schedule 4. It contains a procedure for conversion of unlimited public company into unlisted. Actually, I was teaching unlimited company in CA Foundation in some other batch. Unlisted public company into LLP. What is the moral of the story? A listed company cannot be converted into LLP. Listed company means it's a tycoon already. What it is? Tycoon. Ara. Kyara. Next concept is very from exam point of view. Star, mega star, superstar. Very important. Aya, ata, ara. Foundation maybe, inter maybe. This one especially need for LLP. Need for LLP important in CA foundation and in CA inter also. Regulating body already we have discussed in the rules. Differences. Firm is governed regulated by the ROF, Register of Firms, General Partnership Firm, and company is regulated by the MCA and ROC. Actually ROC उसका पास MCA, उस MCA का पास Parliament of India, Parliament of India का पास President of India, ultimate. ROC का पास MCA. Done. Yeah. So who will regulate the LLP Act? Who will make the changes? Who authorized to regulate this act? है ना बेटा? This act is regulated by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs through its subordinate known as the ROC, and CG has the right to make the rules for management of the LLP. In company sector, allotment sections are there, rules are there. Prospectus sections are there, rules are there. Administration and management sections are there, rules are there. Yes or no, sir? Who make the rule? Leading party, central government. And who make the act? Parliament of India. Who make the act? Parliament is a combination of leading party and opposition party. Rules are made by the central government and the leading party. Which party? So, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, MCA, and Register of Companies are entrusted with the task of administration of the LLP. The central government has the authority to frame the rules for the management of the LLP. Done. So, who will regulate the LLP Act altogether? MCA, ROC, and CJ has a right to make the rules for regulation of the LLP. Done. Next, this act was amended in the year 13th August 21. MCQ में आने का chance है बेटा. Very rare case. He want to screw the paper. He want to test it in depth. है ना बेटा? So he may ask. So this act is amended on the 19th August. Which August? How to remember? 15th August means we will get a sweet. 15th August means we will get a sweet 2 days before. पिक्चर स्वीट फ्री में आता ना, आता 15 अगस्त में आता 2 दिन के पहले. कब? इन द ईयर 2021. इन द ईयर 20. और नेक्स्ट नीड फॉर LLP. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है बेटा एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. टिल हियर एक बार लिखो. रेगुलेटिंग बॉडी, रेगुलेटिंग बॉडी. LLPs are regulated by LLPs and LLP Act is regulated by A. MCA, B. ROC, C. CG has the right to make the rules. Babu, Ganesh Babu, what happened, Babu? Writing ka, Babu? Be a good boy. Next note. LLP Act is amended on. LLP Act is amended on 13th August 21. 13th August 2021. वो MCQ में आने का चांस है बेटा. ये वाला ही में आस्क फॉर 3 to 4 marks. Need for LLP in foundation in inter also. So why the concept of LLP is introduced? Why beta? Because the world is changing. The way of doing the business is changing. Traditionally, we used to have the small businesses, partnership, sole trader is suitable, large businesses, company is suitable. But nowadays, the way of doing the business is changing. Economy is changing. Mindset is changing. We require a new vehicle for new kind of the business. The concept of LLP is introduced. In partnership, one limitation is there. One advantage is there in the partnership, flexibility. In company sector, one advantage is there, limited liability. Joining the both together, we're forming a new concept known as the LLP. Which actor? LLP. The same thing will be there here. The lawmakers, the one who's writing the law, the lawmakers emphasized the need for the bringing out the new legislation to meet the contemporary growth of the Indian economy. Economy is changing, the way of business is changing, we should change, we have to update. Once upon a time we used to write on the blackboard when I started my career in 2011. Then we shifted to whiteboard. Which board? Whiteboard. Green board. Blackboard, then green board. Then we moved to this whiteboard. Whiteboard with different colors. Later we upgraded to Wacom. Wacom means before this Wacom used to be there. Wacom means one device. Only 5,000 rupees, 6,000 rupees. That Wacom. This one is 40,000 rupees. 50,000 rupees. Then we are upgraded to this one projector. Then faculty has to upgrade to the online classes, YouTube classes. Yes sir, no sir. Ganesh, www.youtube.com. Search Srinath Gupta Law Audit Classes. Watch, share, subscribe, comment, bell button. Yes sir, no sir. The teaching technology is changing. We're supposed to change the as per the technology, otherwise you'll be outdated. The business are becoming outdated because Companies Act suitable for larger people. Partnership was drafted so many years back. The new way of business is there. Economy is changing. उसको बोलते हैं contemporary changes. Dynamic changes are there. So when business is changing, we're supposed to change. Then the act supposed to be changed. Yeah. Due to contemporary growth in the Indian economy, a need has been felt. What is felt? Zarurati. Required. Avasaram. A need has been felt for a new corporate form. Which form? New kind of the way of doing the business. That will provide the alternatives of the traditional partnership, traditional companies. Then traditional partnership is there, traditional companies is there, but way of doing the business is changing, economy is changing, economy is growing. We require a new vehicle. Which vehicle? For your new business. In order to enable the professional expertise, entrepreneurial initiative, and to combine operate the flexibility from the partnership, innovative and efficient manner to do the business more flexible, more innovative, more efficient manner, we require the new kind of the business. That's why this is introduced. We are taking the flexibility from the partnership firm. Yes sir, no sir. And limited liability from the companies. It provides a benefit of limited liability from company sector, but allows the members flexibility from partnership act of organizing their internal affairs. Owing to flexibility in the structure and operation, LLP suitable for the small entrepreneurs. Which entrepreneurs beta? And investment by the VC, venture capital. That means medium range, frankly speaking. Who's a VC beta? Amma? Who's a venture capitalist? Very new concept, buzzword in the nowadays. After getting qualification, if you want to into this kind of the business, you can make crores of rupees. If you want to in income tax filing, you will get 3,000 rupees. How much? 3,000. If you want to this business, you can make 30 lakhs, 3 crores also. VC, venture capitalist. What is the meaning of venture? What is the meaning of venture? A business को बोलते हैं venture. New idea को बोलते हैं venture. What is the meaning of capitalist? Who is investing in the capital? There is a rich guy is there. Nagarjuna, hero. Nagarjuna, hero. Chiranjeevi, hero. Rajnikant, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Katrina Kaif. They have a lot of money. They don't know what to do with that money. लॉट ऑफ मनी इज देयर, बट उसको समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या करना वो पैसे से. देन आई एम गेटिंग a good idea बेटा, innovative idea. Let us manufacture a new kind of the vehicle. ये क्या है बेटा? कार. क्या है बेटा? कार. HG कार. Which car? It has a wings. It can fly. It can, and daily it will not fly बेटा. It will go on the main road only. So heavy traffic is बेटा ऊपर जाता. Maximum half kilometer. Then come down. Yes sir, no sir. So as a beautiful idea is there for manufacturing this kind of the car, we require 100 crores. How many crores? I am having an innovative idea. Which idea? But मेरे पास ओ पैसा नहीं है. Then I went to Katrina Kaif. Salman Khan. Idea is mine. पैसा आपका. Let us do the business. So whatever we get, आधा आपका आधा मेरा. Maybe that depends on the agreement. उसको बोलते हैं VC, venture capitalist. उसको बोलते हैं Rana Daggubati. You know Rana? He's into so many businesses. Nagarjuna, so many businesses. And these heroines also. They entered very so many businesses. Yes sir, no sir. उसको बोलते हैं VC. उसको बोलते हैं done. Look बेटा. Need for LLP 5 stars. How many stars? Due to growth of Indian economy, due to growth of Indian economy, the way of doing the business is changing in India. The way of doing the business in India. What I said? The way of doing the business is changing. Comma. Traditional partnership and companies. Traditional partnership and companies may not be suitable for the traditional partnerships and companies may not be suitable for the every kind of the business. Next point. The lawmakers felt, who makers? The lawmakers felt there must be an alternative. There must be an alternative vehicle. There must be an alternative vehicle for contemporary changes in the business. For contemporary means dynamic. For contemporary changes in the business. It enables the conduct the business. It enables to conduct the business efficiently, innovatively. A, efficiently. B, innovatively, efficient, innovative, and with flexibility. Efficient, innovative, and C, with flexibility. Next, LLP can enjoy. LLP can enjoy benefit of limited liability from companies. Benefit of limited liability from companies. And flexibility in organizing the internal affairs. Flexibility in organizing the internal affairs through LLP agreement, like partnership. LLP agreement like partnership. In partnership में क्या रहता? पार्टनरशिप अग्रीमेंट रहता, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी देता पार्टनरशिप अग्रीमेंट. एलएलपी में एलएलपी डीड देता, एलएलपी अग्रीमेंट देता फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी. सो लिमिटेड लायबिलिटी फ्रॉम कंपनी, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी फ्रॉम द पार्टनरशिप. Last point, due to flexibility in its structure and operation, due to flexibility in its structure and operation, due to flexibility in its structure and operations, LLP is suitable for A, small entrepreneurs, B, medium level entrepreneurs like VCs, medium range of entrepreneurs like venture capitalists. Venture means a business idea, capitalist means who's investing in that idea. Done? बोला बच्चों. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट लिखो बेटा. LLP can enjoy the separate legal entity. LLP can enjoy the separate legal entity. ये पूरा सेम कॉन्सेप्ट ऊपर है. ये एग्जाम में 2 बार आया बेटा. What we are discussing. LLP is a separate legal entity from its partners. LLP will be liable for its own. LLP will be liable. LLP will be liable for its liabilities. LLP will be liable for its liabilities, and liability of the partners will be limited. Liability of the partners will be limited to the extent of their agreed contribution agreed contribution. Agreed, limited to the extent of agreed contribution. Last point. LLP is a hybrid form of business. LLP is a hybrid form of business which contains both the elements of A, corporate structure. Corporate structure means company beta. B, partnership structure. A, corporate structure. B, partnership structure. Done? बोलो बच्चों. Clear? So this concept is very important, sir. Last time. So the concept of LLP is introduced to meet the contemporary changes in the Indian economy. It is an alternative to traditional partnership and traditional companies. Through LLP concept, we can do the business in a flexible way, innovatively and efficiently, and it has the benefits of the limited liability from company and flexibility from the partnership. It is suitable for the small people and VCs, venture capitalists. Yes sir, no sir, who invest crores of rupees in the business. Then beta, the venture capitalist means is a rich man who is investing in the business. Then next. So since company LLP is a separate legal entity, LLP will be liable for its own liabilities, and partners liability will be limited to the extent of their agreed contribution, and it is a hybrid form between the company and a partnership. This is a concept of the LLP, very very important from exam point of view. From here, please give some definitions in the IC material. The exam में आता, unfortunately is coming the exam. For example, body corporate ये देखो बेटा, 5 मार्क के लिए पूछा. Generally, people will skip this topic in the exam because nothing is there except definitions. Looks like very unimportant, but 5 marks. How many marks, beta? That means 5% of the 100 marks. 5% of the paper. Unfortunately, very easy definitions, and people also don't focus much on these definitions. But exam में आया. The first one, address कहते बेटा. 2(1)(a) section 2 clause 1 subclause A. Address in relation to partner of LLP means if it's an individual residential address, if it's a body corporate registered address. But in LLP, partner can be a natural person, partner can be a artificial person. If it's a natural person, beta, address of the partner means residential address because he's a resident, he can stay in the home. Address of the legal person means it is a registered address. Which address, beta? Then look at the heading definitions फटाफट लिखेंगे, बट एग्जाम में आता बेटा. Looks very easy, people will neglect since it is easy. The beauty of the mentality of the student generally, subject is taught very tough. Let me skip it because it is very tough. It is very easy, I know everything, let me skip it. But in ICA we should not skip any single line also. If you're leaving one line, वो line exam में आता. I think you may have some experience in CA foundation. Leaving one line, वो line exam में आता. Done? बोलो बोलो. तो मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, फटाफट लिखेंगे, पढ़ेंगे. घर जाके क्या करना बेटा? घर जाके बार बार पढ़ना, 4 बार पढ़ना, बार बार लिखना. देखेंगे. Heading address. The first definition of the act 2(1)(a). Address. एक बार लिखे तो you can able to remember बेटा, but because very easy. Address of the partner of LLP means, address of partner of LLP means if partner is an individual, if he is an individual, his usual residential address. Usual residential address. If partner is a body corporate, which means artificial person, legal person, the address of its registered office. Address of, बोलो बच्चों, registered office. Individual means residential address. Artificial person means registered address. Next, body corporate बेटा exam में आया. What is the meaning of body corporate, sir? Body corporate means artificial person. Which person? Simply, if we write the definition of this body corporate here, if we simplify the above definition, body corporate means Indian company, foreign company. Indian company. Body corporate means Indian LLP, foreign LLP only as per the act. Summary of the above definition exam में आया बेटा. ये भी 24 में आया. कब आया? 24. Body corporate means legal person, artificial person who takes its birth under special act. As per this act, body corporate means A, Indian company, B, foreign company, C, Indian LLP, D, but does not include corporation as a sole, like sole trader, like 1% company, like any organization which has only single person, उसको बोलते हैं corporation as a sole. It does not include the cooperative society. Which society? Cooperative society. And any other body corporate specified by the central government. Any other body corporate specified by the CG. These are not the body corporates. Body corporate means, bolo, body corporate means Indian company, foreign company, Indian LLP, foreign LLP, but does not include corporation as a whole, cooperative society, any body corporate specified by CG. एक बार पढ़ेंगे उसके बाद लिखेंगे बेटा. Body corporate means a company defined in clause 2 clause 20 of section 2 of the company, that is a Indian company. Which company? B. LLP registered under this act, Indian LLP. C. LLP incorporated outside India, foreign LLP. Company registered outside India, Indian LLP, foreign LLP, Indian company, foreign company. Then and it does not include corporation as a cooperative registered under Cooperative Societies Act. Any body corporate not being a company defined above 220 or LLP, which central government may by notification the official gazette specify in this behalf. I will dictate. लिखो बेटा. Body corporate 21D. Keep 2 stars. एक दो बार आया. लिखो बेटा. It means company defined under section 220 of Companies Act. It means a company defined under section 220 of Companies Act 2013 and includes keep it 3. Yeah, company means a company defined under section 220 of the Companies Act 2013, nothing but Indian company. Summary. And includes definition we should not change beta. A summary beta for remembering. A summary, so we should not like this only in the exam. Company means a body corporate means a company registered under section 220 of the Companies Act 2013 and includes 1. LLP registered under this act, Indian LLP, Indian company, Indian LLP. Next, LLP incorporated outside India, foreign LLP. Last one, company incorporated outside India. Company incorporated where Vietnam. Done. LLP does not include a corporation soul. That means one man artificial person. Corporation as a soul. Cooperative society. Cooperative society. C. Any body corporate specified by CG. Simply नीचे लिखो बेटा. Simply body corporate is equal to Indian company plus foreign company plus Indian company plus foreign company plus Indian LLP plus foreign LLP minus for clue for remembering memory के लिए minus corporation as a sole, cooperative society plus body corporate specified by CG in the official gazette. Clear है बेटा? सर जी बोलो. Next. 2 1 E beta. Definition of the business. Very easy definitions, but don't skip it. You may get 2 marks to 5 marks from these definitions. We discussed already in the CA Foundation Partnership Act. Business includes every kind of trade, occupation, and profession. Includes every kind of trade, occupation, and profession. The business includes every kind of the trade, profession, service, occupation. Then in case of trade, we will buy and sell the goods. In case of profession or service, we will sell the services. Then, but does not include any activity specified by the CG by notification the official gazette. Chartered accountant means chartered accountant who has the certificate of practice. Who has the certificate of practice? That means auditor, but not the chartered accountant. CA means auditor as per this act. Then CA plus COP is equal to auditor. Next DP. DP means DP. DP means DP as per section 7. Entity. Entity means any body corporate. Any and includes form. Includes. Likho fatafat likho beta. Don't neglect, but very easy definitions. Generally, he will not ask, but he is asking in the exam. Business includes any trade, occupation, and profession. Every kind of trade, profession, occupation, and service. Every kind of trade, profession, occupation, and service. Next point. It does not include, business does not include any activity which is specified by CG. Any activity specified by CG by notification. By next chartered accountant 21F. CA means SCA. CA means SCA as defined in CA means SCA as defined in section 21B of CA Act. 21B of CA Act 1949. 1949. CA means CA as defined in section 21B of ICA Act 1949 and who has obtained certificate of practice. Who has obtained the COP. Designated partner 21J. 21J. Designated partner means any partner. DP means any partner designated as such. As such means ISA. Kaisa as a DP. Kaisa ISA for Bangarthalli. DP means any partner designated as such under section 7. Next, last definition. Entity 21K. Entity means any body corporate including the form. Including a form set up under Partnership Act. Including a form set up under the Partnership Act. Next exam है बेटा. Definition financial year 21I. एग्जाम आया बेटा. Generally definitions people will skip, will neglect. What happened? Tahura. Tahura. Right. Fine. Comfortable. Able to understand. Financial year. Which year beta? Financial year means generally 1st April 25 to 31st March subsequent year. 1st April to 31st March of the subsequent year. However, he gave exception beta. Exam में आ रहा. However, in case LLP registered after 30th day of September. When beta? 30th day. April, May, June, July, August, September. Now, if it is registered after September, October, November, December, January, February, March. If the LLP is registered October, November, December, January, February, March, that financial will not end on the 31st March. For that person, financial ends on the 31st March 27. That means we should count this remaining 6 months. Financial should be more than the 6 months. More than the 6 months. Should not be less than the 6 months. That is the intention of the LLP Act. Which act? Done. Follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 months हो गया already. If the LLP is registered whose age is less than 6 months, less than on 31st March, we should not count it as a year. Clear? So, if the LLP is registered here, for example, 10th November 25. For this LLP, financial will not end on the 31st March. It will end on the 31st March 27. Clear? Exam आया लिखो. 24 में आया बेटा. Financial year means period begins from 1st April of the year. Period begins from 1st April of the year and ends on 31st March of subsequent year or following year. Ends on 31st March of the following year. Clear? Exception. Exception. If LLP is incorporated after 30th day of the September. Ganesh, you writing? Not writing? Summary. Why you not writing along with me? Summary రాసేస్తాడు ఇంకా సమ్మరీ లాగా రాస్తాడు మొత్తం రాస్తాడు వట్టు రాస్తావా exception in case of LLP incorporated after 30th day of the September. When beta? 30th day of the September. 5 marks के लिए पूछे बेटा. ये देखो 5 is not S, it is 5 marks. Financial year में end on 31st March of the year. 31st March of the year. Next following that year. Next following that year कहते. देखो बेटा. Next following that year. You can write this example. I think better to remember. So, समझ में आया बेटा? Write it again. Example लिखो बेटा. So if it is forming after September, somewhere here, it will not end on 31st March 16. It will end on 31st March 17. Kalyan. Next heading. Beta 5 marks के लिए he is asking beta, not 2 marks, 3 marks. Remember definitions. People don't skip it. For an LLP 21M. 21M. But once upon a time, this is not part of CA Inter, only part of CA Final. You know, I think LLP is part of CA Inter. So shifted 1 year back in the last 1 minute itself he is asking 3-4 times. In every attempt or in every RTP is asking the these definitions also. Clear? Likho. For an LLP 21M 21M likho. It means LLP, it means the LLP formed and registered and outside India, registered outside India, comma, which has established a place of business in India, registered outside India, place of business in India. Next heading, definition of LLP 21N. Very easy. 21N. LLP means a partnership. LLP means partnership कहते बेटा. LLP means a partnership formed and registered under this act. LLP means a partnership. Let me ask an MCQ whether LLP is a partnership. Yes, it's a partnership registered under this act. Next heading, LLP agreement 210 LLP agreement. Beta LLP Act 60 pages beta total. CA enter 60 pages. In our material we have done 14 pages. 60 pages. Likho LLP agreement. It is a written agreement between the partners and LLP. Partners and LLP. Second point, it will determine mutual rights and duties. Mera aapka mutual rights and mutual duties. It will determine mutual rights and duties of partners and LLP. It will decide the rights and duties of the partners, rights and duties of the LLP. Next, third point, if LLP agreement is silent, Schedule 1 of the LLP Act will be applicable. Schedule 1 of the LLP Act will be applicable. Easy na beta, but don't neglect, please. Name anta 21P. Name means name of the partner. If the partner is an individual na beta, uska name, surname, family name, surname, and if it's a body corporate, no, it is registered name. Which name? Registered name. My name Potuganti Srinath Gupta. Name, surname, family name. Then name. Name of the partner of LLP means. Name of partner of LLP means A. If partner is individual, his surname, middle name, sorry, his forename, middle name, surname. Potuganti, forename antam, before the name, middle name, my name Srinath, surname Gupta, Potuganti Srinath Gupta. Atla. Dana. Next, in case of body corporate, it is a registered name. Next, partner 21Q. Partner means any person. Partner means any person who become partner in the LLP. Who become the partner in the LLP? As per LLP agreement. RD anta. RD ante regional director. RD means any person. RD means any person appointed as RD. Appointed as RD. He may be appointed under the LLP Act. Appointed under the Companies Act. Then RD means any person. Suno. First listen. RD means any person appointed as a RD. And which act is appointed? He may be appointed under the this act or under the Companies Act. Clear? You can ask this question also for 2 marks. Regional director means a person appointed as such by CG. As such by the CG for the purpose of A. LLP Act, B. Companies Act. Registrar, head of the ROC. Registrar means any person. Registrar means bola bachcho. Appointed by CG as a registrar. It includes AD, additional registrar, joint registrar, deputy registrar, and also the assistant registrar. Registrar, assistant. Same person beta under this sector, under the company sector. So registrar means a person appointed by central government as registrar. Appointed by central government as registrar. Again, I am telling you, all these definitions are easy. People will skip it. Don't skip. He's asking for 5 marks. Define registrar. Very easy. If you write at least once, because he's asking. Any person appointed by central government as registrar, or additional registrar, joint registrar, deputy registrar, assistant registrar, for the purpose of this act or Companies Act. For the purpose of this act or the Companies Act. Then next one is very important exam point of view. Small LLP. Which LLP? एक साल में दो बार आया. This course is introduced new syllabus 2024. ऐसा no sir. 23 introduced but exams are conducted from 24. Already 2-3 times आया exam में. Clear? Small LLP. Which LLP? Chota LLP. But why the concept of small LLP is introduced? To avoid the complaints with law. To avoid the complaints. Yes sir, no sir. But small companies in the Companies Act. Being a small company, it cannot afford, it cannot comply 470 sections of the Companies Act. How many sections? If you're getting a license as a small company, no, you will get advantages, privileges, exemptions, non-applicabilities. In the same way, a small LLP cannot afford 81 sections. How many sections? If you're getting a shelter license as a small company, small LLP, you can get some exemptions, privileges, advantages. So small LLP means LLP whose contribution. What is contribution? Contribution. FM started for you people? FM. selling price minus is equal to contribution, right? Variable cost is equal to contribution minus fixed cost is equal to profit. Then one formula will be there. इसको बोलते हैं contribution. इसको बोलते हैं contribution. That is selling price minus variable cost is equal to contribution. Contribution does not exceed the or such as the higher amount as may prescribed, which should not exceed the right now limit is 25. This 25 can be increased to 5 crores by the central government, by the without the approval of the Parliament of India. The present limit is 25 lakhs. Ceiling is 5 crores. And is there. What is the in between? And plus. Whose turnover? What's turnover beta? Profit only, yeah? Gross sales. A sales, whose turnover as per the latest balance sheet does not exceed the or such a higher amount as may prescribed, which should not exceed the right now limit of 40 lakhs. It can be increased to, and which means the other requirements as may be prescribed, which means rules better. Whenever you see the word prescribed in the rules, who has right to make the rules under this act? CG. Look, very very important. Better keep stars. Getting bored? Star, superstar. देखो दिखपौद्दी where exam में करेंगे बट स्कैनर भी करेंगे once we done with chapter. Lengthy chapter only compared to CA foundation. CA foundation is very small topic is there in the LLP, but here in depth is there. We'll discuss. Small LLP 21 TA. LLP means LLP. LLP means LLP. A, whose contribution does not exceed 25 lakhs. Whose contribution does not exceed 25 lakhs or such other higher amount not exceeding 5 crores. Not exceeding 5 crores. In between and is there. Practically the same limits he may give in the exam. He will ask whether it is a small LP or not. Or and both the conditions must be satisfied. B, whose turnover as per statement of accounts and solvency. Statement of accounts and solvency for the immediately preceding financial year. Immediately preceding financial year. Does not exceed 40 lakhs. Or such other higher amount as may be prescribed. 40 lakhs or such other higher amount as may be prescribed. Not exceeding 50 crores. Not exceeding 50 crores. Right now two conditions. Either क्या है बेटा or which means such other requirements as may be prescribed. See, other requirements as may be prescribed. What is prescribed बेटा? Rules. अभी तक rules नहीं है बेटा LLP Act में. Other requirements as may be prescribed. Already exam में 5 मार्क के लिए पूछ बेटा 2 बार. 5 marks. Definition of small company was asked 5 marks. Definition of body corporate was asked 5 marks. And definition of something was asked for 5 marks. Which one beta? And year, financial year was asked for the 5 marks. Clear na beta? Easy definitions. Next heading, tribunal. Keep the heading, tribunal. Look up it. Tribunal means NCLT. Tribunal means NCLT constituted under section 408 of the Companies Act. Tribunal means NCLT constituted under section 408 of the Companies Act. That means same tribunal for Companies Act and LLP. Tribunal एक ही होता. Tribunal means NCLT constituted under section 408 of the Companies Act 2013. Clear? Next, applicability of the Companies Act we discussed yesterday. Whenever the provisions of the LLP Act is silent, Companies Act as per section 2.2. देखो applicability of the Companies Act. Whenever any word is not defined in the LLP Act, whenever any word is not defined in the LLP Act, meaning of those words can be derived from Companies Act. So one word is used in the act, beta, that word is different that act only. One word is used in the act, that word is different in that act. Not defined, special act. Special act also not defined, we will go to totally disappointed. GCA, where one word is defined in the special act. If special act is that act only, that act is silent. Special act also silent, we will go to not responding except Pallavi. But this act is applicable to companies and LLPs, partnerships. सुनो बच्चों, partnership is governed by Partnership Act. Company is governed by Companies Act. This act is applicable only to LLP. Only to. This is not applicable to partnership. This is not applicable to companies also. Then देखो बेटा, non-applicability of Indian Partnership Act. Partnership is not applicable to LLP. LLP is not applicable to partnership. लिखो. Non-applicability of the Indian Partnership Act 1913. Provisions of Indian Partnership Act will not be applicable to LLP. Provisions of LLP Act, Partnership Act will not be applicable to LLP. Vice versa also. Done. Next, features exam में आ रहा बेटा. All these things also is asking in the exam, but easy topics. फटाफट लिखेंगे बेटा, features खत्म करेंगे. From here topic is important and interesting. Features is asking in the exam, but you know already all these features in Companies Act, Partnership Act. Keep the heading, features of LLP. Features of LLP. What happened? Our class is at 12 o'clock, huh? Not 12:30. Chalo. Remaining part will see in the next class. Have a great time. Enjoy the day. Prepare well. SG signing off. Take care.